think the Rays lost because they had 5 hard hit balls last night. The Dodgers had 14 or 15. They just didn't, even in the 4th inning, when they had some stuff going off of Kershaw, they only had 1 really hard hit ball. So I think the Rays offense just didn't have an answer for the Dodgers. That was the story of the game. They had that chance in the 4th inning, didn't score. They also had a huge chance in the 8th inning and weren't able to do anything either. So I like the Margot play. It's aggressive. It's fun. This playoffs has been so fun. I hope people watch games like last night and they fall in love with baseball again.
And we look at the Rays here in New England, and could we see a similar style with the Red Sox, considering Chaim Bloom, a former member of the Rays front office, helped kind of build this Rays team, is now running the show in Boston. Who do you think he targets as the next manager here?
I think it's going to be a familiar face. Alex Cora is going to be a guy that's in demand. A.J. Hinch, his suspension, as well as Astros GM Jeff Luhnow. Once the World Series is over, those guys can all be hired. Carlos Beltran, to a lesser extent, there are rumors that perhaps he doesn't want to manage unless it's in New York. I think Boston would embrace Cora. He won with them. People love him. They'd say, he sat out for a year. He did his time. Let's bring him back. So I think that Alex Cora is kind of his job to lose at this point in time. In terms of Bloom, certainly I think he's probably got some guys he'd rather interview. I'm certain they're going to go through that process as well. But to me, once I heard Reinke was out and you look at where we are and the fact that the commissioner's office has said the suspension will be up for these guys. Punishment has been served. Whether you feel like it's been served or not, these guys are coming back to the game. I spoke to many executives, and we have a big story in The Athletic coming tomorrow about how baseball should handle this. And there's a large group of people, GMs in particular, who feel like Hinch and Cora are too good to not hire. It doesn't matter that they come with baggage. They're going to win. And who do you want in Boston, in a city like Boston? You don't really want a young first-time manager. You know, that's a big media market, a team expected to win all the time. I think you want a guy who's done it before.